Welcome back to Petverse, explorers of the extraordinary bond between humans and animals. I'm Petverse Voyager, and today we dive, carefully, of course, into a question that has puzzled cat lovers for generations: why are cats afraid of water? If you've ever tried to bathe a cat and lived to tell the tale, you already know this isn't just a cute stereotype. It's a dramatic, splash-filled, claw-extended reality. But behind that reaction lies a fascinating blend of evolution, biology, psychology, and even a bit of cultural myth. To understand it, we must journey back thousands of years to the origins of the domestic cat, the elegant Felis catus. Unlike many dogs, whose ancestors often traversed wetlands and rivers, the ancestors of our house cats evolved primarily in arid and semi-arid regions, particularly in areas of the Middle East where water was scarce and survival depended on conserving energy and staying dry. In those environments, large bodies of water weren't common features of the landscape, so there was no evolutionary pressure encouraging swimming skills or aquatic playfulness. Instead, agility, stealth, and precise bursts of speed became the cat's superpowers. Water, in contrast, represented uncertainty. But evolution is only part of the story. Let's consider the physical experience of being a cat in water. A cat's fur is designed to insulate and protect, but it isn't particularly waterproof. When soaked, that beautiful coat becomes heavy and clings to the body, weighing the cat down and reducing its agility. Imagine wearing a thick wool coat that suddenly absorbs gallons of water. It would feel uncomfortable, restrictive, and cold. For a creature whose survival strategy depends on swift movement and precise balance, that sensation can feel threatening. Wet fur also takes time to dry, leaving a cat feeling vulnerable long after the splash has ended. And vulnerability is something cats instinctively avoid. They are both predators and prey in the wild, meaning their nervous systems are finely tuned to detect and escape danger. Anything that compromises their mobility triggers stress. There's also the sensory dimension. Cats experience the world intensely through touch, smell, and sound. Running water is unpredictable. It splashes, it gurgles, it reflects light in shifting patterns. A faucet turning on or a bathtub filling can be startling. The sensation of water touching whiskers, highly sensitive tactile organs, can feel overwhelming. Unlike us, who may associate a warm shower with relaxation, a cat interprets unexpected wetness as a disruption of its carefully maintained sensory equilibrium. Yet here's where the story becomes more nuanced. Not all cats are afraid of water. Some breeds, such as the Turkish Van, often nicknamed the swimming cat, have been observed playing in shallow water and even paddling comfortably. Maine Coons sometimes show curiosity toward running faucets. Individual personality plays a role, as does early exposure. Kittens gently introduced to water in a calm and positive environment may grow up less reactive than those whose first encounter involves a rushed bath and raised voices. So perhaps it's not that cats are universally afraid of water, it's that many have never learned to trust it. Trust, for a cat, is everything. Cats are creatures of control. They prefer to initiate contact, to choose when and where they explore. A sudden dunk into a bathtub removes that control entirely. The slippery surface, the confinement of the tub walls, the unfamiliar sensation, it's a perfect storm of stressors. From the cat's perspective, it isn't water alone that's frightening, it's the loss of agency. And as any cat guardian knows, autonomy is sacred in the feline world. Interestingly, many cats are fascinated by water when it's on their terms. They'll dip a paw into a bowl, watch droplets fall from a faucet, or bat at the rippling surface of a pond. This suggests curiosity rather than pure fear. The line between fear and caution is thin. Cats are cautious by nature. Their brains are wired to evaluate risk meticulously. If an experience feels unpredictable or physically uncomfortable, avoidance becomes the safest strategy. Over time, that avoidance can look like fear. So what does this mean for us as caretakers? It means understanding before judging. Instead of labeling a cat as dramatic, we can appreciate the evolutionary logic behind the reaction. If bathing is necessary for medical reasons, approaching the task with patience, gradual desensitization, and positive reinforcement can make a world of difference. Warm water, secure footing, calm voices, these small adjustments acknowledge the cat's perspective. In many cases, regular grooming with brushes and pet-safe wipes can replace full immersion entirely, honoring the cat's natural preference for staying dry. Ultimately, the myth that cats hate water oversimplifies a complex relationship shaped by history and biology. Cats are not irrationally afraid. They are exquisitely adapted to a lifestyle where dryness equals safety and agility equals survival. Their caution is a testament to thousands of years of evolutionary fine-tuning. And perhaps there's something poetic about that. In a world where we often rush headlong into uncertainty, the cat pauses at the water's edge, whiskers forward, calculating the risks. It reminds us that fear is sometimes just wisdom wearing a protective coat. Thank you for traveling through this aquatic mystery with me today on Petverse. I'm Petverse Voyager, encouraging you to keep exploring, keep observing, and above all, keep honoring the remarkable instincts of the animals who share our lives. Until next time, stay curious.